It sells. Bum sells. Forget the noise. The kind of attention I got within 1 month after liposuction.
What? Are you serious?
What? Sort of. It's a rebate.
Right.
Yes, it's like I said, I wasn't even fat. Okay. You need to go to the hospital and see women that actually need this liposuction. It's a complete rebate for them.
Hey guys, welcome to another amazing episode of Lunch Date with Vanguard. On today's episode, we have somebody you all know very well in the house. As far as the internet is concerned, she is the CEO. And whenever she sneezes on social media, everyone catches a cold. Ladies and gentlemen, Blessing CEO. Blessing, it's good to have you in the house.
Same here. Thank you so much.
You know what? When I heard about your liposuction, I decided to. I did a little research, like, okay, what's she going to feed on? Because we know that you need to feed the fats. So we decided to bring in salad for you.
I think, yeah, vegetables, very important. Oh, okay.
I did my research.
You actually did your research.
All right, Blessing. So, when people just when they hear the name Blessing, a lot of people think controversy. A lot of people think, hey, voila. But we would love you to just tell us your story.
I think Blessing is a very simple personality, funny enough, but I think she understands the public. Public, they like noise, they like controversy. And because we have a lot of content creators, we have a lot of creative minds, we have a lot of talented people, you need to be different.
Right.
If you're normal, nobody's going to hear you. So what people call controversy is when you want to say something out of the norm, if you want to take it from a different perspective, because there is nothing I say that they've not heard.
Right.
I just say it in a very blunt way or in a more straightforward way.
Right.
So I think I'm just a simple personality. I don't get wala. I just like to speak my mind. So I used to say, oftentimes I just carry the mirror and they just hate their reflection. Right. So when you see yourself in that mirror, I'm not the problem, it's just the reflection. And a lot of people don't just like to change, they don't like correction. So when you're trying to correct them or you're saying something that connects to their bad habits or character, they pick offense. So just...
Wow, I can imagine. But, I mean, how do you cope with all the comments on your posts? So there are a lot of people come with negative comments.
Yeah.
You check Twitter. There was a time you were trending on Twitter. I'm like, oh my God, what has she done again? But how do you cope with? How do you take all those comments?
I see them as noise.
Right.
Yes, because the social media is different from reality. I've never experienced hate in my entire life. Everybody that sees you in real life, oh my God, I love you, Blessing. So I feel it's just the keypads, and they are young children. Yes, and a lot of young people on social media, they don't comprehend, they don't read, they just attack. So at the end of the day, sometimes when you even read the comments, you'll be like, why are they even attacking her? They don't read. So the moment they just hear Blessing CEO, the name alone, this girl again, she's not coming again. So to me, I see it as noise. They're just noisemakers. Their noise does not stop me from dropping the next video. So if it was actually affecting me, I wouldn't even be dropping just noise.
Wow, that's a good one. When I stepped in here, I saw this picture.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, how recent is this photo?
Yeah, very recent. Like 2 months ago.
So that was after the...
No, before my liposuction.
Oh, we need to upgrade. We need an upgraded photo. We need an upgraded photo. But now, going to the liposuction, how has the journey been so far?
Wonderful, tremendous. Easier than I even thought.
Right.
Yeah, I think they just put so much fear in people and over-exaggerate a lot of things. And I even thought there was something so serious. But doing it, I think because I realized there was nothing there, that was what even gave me the guts to speak out. And so I used to say, liposuction used to be for the rich, for the very wealthy people. Right. It wasn't even for people who travel outside the country. Why would you spend so much money to enhance your body and people will now come and start? No, it doesn't make sense. So it's been wonderful. The journey has been super duper.
Where did they take the fat from?
From my back and from my tummy.
Oh, wow.
Women, we always have this struggle with back rolls. Right. You know that point where you have folds at your back. And
tubes and tires.
I had tubes and tires. I've had 2 kids. So, not like I had a very big tummy, but I had this little bulge. I used to be a very skinny person. So, I wanted to go back to that skinny, fine girl that not like I didn't... Funny enough, I wasn't fat. Even when I went to the hospital, the doctor was like, your body is okay. But I'm like, no, I know what I want. Right. And for where I'm going to, in the show business, no matter how people want to make noise, your look, they see you before they know you. Yeah, so if you want to remain in the limelight, you have to look a certain way. For me, it was for my career and for myself. I want to look a certain way. I still want to look beautiful, young. When I see beautiful actresses in their 40s looking I said, no, we need to maintain this body. So.
All right, so before now, you discourage a lot of women from doing this procedure, lipo and other surgeries. So what actually changed?
I have never discouraged women from doing lipo. Maybe it's just the videos that the bloggers, I've never discouraged. The only thing I've ever said in my video was, if you must do liposuction, don't do it for a man.
Oh, right.
Yes, because they are going to serve you breakfast. Because the reason why a lot of people put so much stigma around lipo is because people feel that when you do lipo, you're doing it for a man or you're doing it for runs. Because the younger girls have messed up that narrative. So when you do lipo, it's as if you get one man where you want to impress. So and oftentimes when these girls do this liposuction, they go still serve you breakfast.
Dig into it. But while we do this,
okay,
you're talking about ladies and not doing the procedures for men. So far, how is your DM like? Has it been popping?
I'm going to tell you honest truth though. It sells. Bomb sells. Forget the noise. The kind of attention I got within 1 month after liposuction.
What? Are you serious?
What? No. The problem with Nigeria is that we are hypocrites. That's our problem.
Are you serious?
We live in denial. Do you know the kind of, anytime I talk about anything concerning my bum, do you see the kind of traffic I get? Yeah. So how come they complain about the same thing that you don't like? No, there is, because it gives you some sort of, I call it a rebate.
Right.
Yes, it's like I said, I wasn't even fat. Okay. You need to go to the hospital and see women that actually need this liposuction. It's a complete rebate for them. And I'm so impressed. Even the hospital I used, I see men bringing their wives.
Oh,
I'm so, yes. The last person I met in the hospital, she saw me, she hugged me, she was like, the husband was saying, it's because of you my wife did that.
Are you serious?
Yes. More light to it. People always say that after liposuction, you're not stand up for 7 days. 2 days I was up, and I was awake during the surgery. So there were so many lies and so many myths that were surrounding the whole lipo stuff. Some people get to say, after lipo, will you have children? Are they touching your womb? They're not touching your womb. They're not touching your muscle. You have no business. Some people say, after lipo, are you going to make love? What? They're not touching your private part. So you see the naivety. It has nothing. The only thing about lipo is just the discomfort.
Okay. Not
pain. It's just like pregnancy. When you're pregnant, you don't lie on your tummy, you lie on your side until after pregnancy. So after lipo, you don't lie on your, like you don't lie with your back. Which oftentimes the best way to even sleep is on your tummy. That's the safest way to sleep. So you sleep on your tummy, you sit, you don't lie for like maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Okay. You just lie down or you stand, you just walk around. Because they transferred fat to your butt. So if you sit, you are suppressing the fat. The fat had to, circulate around the muscle.
Right.
Like that's the healing process. Then after 3 weeks, you start to sit with the lipo pillow like I'm sitting right now.
No, I was gonna go there. Like you came with a pillow.
Yes, it's a lipo pillow because you have to like stretch your back. You don't have to sit on your butt. The pillow even makes it very comfortable. You're sitting on your towel. So after 3 weeks to 1 month, you're good to go with your normal life. It's like breaking your leg and tying bandage for a while for it to heal. So when I see people saying, it's so discomforting, and I tell them, but you guys will hang your leg for 10 hours.
Okay, that conversation for another day.
Again, congratulations are in order about this you're building here.
Oh, thank you so much.
It's amazing. So what are you going to do here basically?
This is a therapy lounge, a relationship therapy lounge where people come in and talk about their relationship wahala. Because going through Lagos as a whole, we barely find that. That's why you see a lot of people go on the media. You see even celebrities these days, they score in their home, but they don't run go social media. There is no proper place when people go in for counseling apart from churches.
Right.
So this is a relationship therapy home where you can walk in, instead of go and make noise on the social media with your social media in-laws that is not going to help you. Come here and talk to a professional that understands that marriage has ups and downs. Because sometimes when we take our marriage to social media, you see them making noise as if it's very normal to fight. But when you come to counselors, they know that it's a normal. When you come and tell the counselor the things that people are condemning you for, we know that it's normal in marriage. People pack out and pack in. I know my mom packed out of her home almost 25 times. Came back. It was a normal stuff. But these days, when you pack out, the social media people will now help you worsen. They make you look as if you did one bad thing. No, it's just normal. You break up and you make up. So I looked around and I'm like, people don't have that, and that's what I do on the social media.
I think it's coming at the right time because right now, when you go online, you see a lot of women complain about domestic violence, and they still don't get to leave the house because they feel like they have nowhere to go. Like you ladies could go back to your family, but they're like, no, if I live here, why should I go to my mom, my parents? It's the shame, and all that. I think it's a good one, but If I may ask that, what do you have to say about marriages breaking up these days? I think it's becoming very.
It still boils down to what we're talking about. People need to understand when you come for therapy, you understand that thing going on in your marriage is not strange.
Right.
It happens everywhere. So the only thing therapy does for you is to just tell you the limits to which one you can bear. To say, okay, no, I don't want this one. No, I want this one. But often things people run away from are normal stuff. I've been married before and I've been divorced. I know what I bared in the marriage before I finally said, I don't want to do it again. It got to a point whereby mine was domestic violence. But when it's still the normal home misunderstanding, it's something that can be sorted. It happens in every home. So you see people wanting to leave their home concerning things that are very, very normal. Things that they could talk about. So that's what I see therapy. Therapy wasn't something that was, no.
Like, is she okay?
Is she normal? So I started getting interest about relationship therapy when I came out from my previous marriage. I realized that I desperately wanted to share. Because when I was going through my own depression, my own marital wahala, there was no BlessingCEO to talk. There was not even somebody to talk to on the internet. We didn't have all that. So I made so many mistakes. I struggled. It's like you fell and you lifted yourself. I used to tell people that people think I'm controversial. I have made mistakes that the internet did not even capture, maybe before I became a public figure. Do you understand? So I see a lot of people also. What was I looking for in my time of depression? Just somebody to hear me out. I just wanted to be heard.
Oh, that is beautiful. I saw your magazine when I came in here. It's breakup
or makeup.
Yeah. Breakup or makeup therapy. Lounge,
yeah.
Right. So I was flipping through and I got to a part where, this part, I even saw this part where you have this hookup segment.
Okay.
And I saw a lot of women seeking men. And like just one guy seeking a woman. I'm like, okay, seriously, what is happening? Blessing, you're based in Enugu, right?
Yes.
And you decided to open this grandiose in Lagos. Because people need to see it. How many rooms are here?
12. What? It's a 12-bedroom duplex and everything is for therapy.
Right.
So
do you tend to employ different people?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I intend to employ different therapists. This is good. I want to even make it like a therapy hub because I realize that a lot of relationship therapists don't have offices.
They don't.
Yes, they are mostly online. So I'm creating somewhere whereby you can tell your clients, come here, let's have, probably you get to pay for the space and blah, 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 blah. And some clients that want to see you physically, want to have that one-on-one conversation. So people end up doing Zoom. So it's like a hub where you can, different relationship counselors are going to be here, psychiatrists are going to be here, lots of things are going to be happening here. Because I realize that a lot of people, especially men, many men don't have where to go to, who to talk to. Women, we feel vexed, we go wrong, go social media, go at mama place. Many men, once they are going through stuffs at home, they just pick up their car key and start to drive. That's why you see some men wanting to jump Third Mainland Bridge, go to the hotel, pick a show, not because they want to do it. There's nowhere for them to go to. So that's the reason why I said I didn't want therapy to just be about talk. Sometimes what gets us to depression is just that we don't relax. And in Lagos, they don't really rest. They walk. You make so much money and you don't even spend it. So many men don't spend. That's the honest truth.
Right.
You need to find time to relax. Relaxation is what is called therapy. And when you relax, that's when you reflect. People don't reflect.
All right, so Blessing, a few minutes ago, I asked if you're based in Enugu. So why I actually asked that question was, why did you decide to set up here in Lagos? Why not Enugu?
Okay. I had an office in Enugu.
Right.
I set up this in Enugu.
Oh.
Yes.
Is it as magnific as
No,
this place?
no, it's not. Enugu was the starting point. I've always wanted to come to Lagos, but I didn't have the resources and the finance.
Okay.
So I started up in Enugu because I used to work with the Nigerian Police Force Pension, so I resigned because I wasn't passionate about that, so I started up in Enugu.
What year did you resign?
That was like 2-3 years ago.
Oh,
Yeah, 2-3 years ago. That's why we have.
So those that want to see you, they are outside Lagos. They can fly down. You just fix the date. Or how do you?
Yes,
you book an appointment.
You book an appointment. I'm not the only. Funny enough, it's not me you're going to be seeing. We have other therapists. Yeah. If you want to see me, you have to book an appointment strictly on consultation.
So at that time, it will be very difficult to see you. I understand break or makeup is launching next
28th of August.
Are we invited?
Yes, why not?
Is this that an open invitation for everybody?
It's not an invitation.
What does it feel like being a model, a fabulous woman, a therapist, and BlessingCEO? Like, how do you get to measure all this together?
It's overwhelming. But I used to say, if you're passionate about something, it becomes your normal life.
Right.
So it's something I love doing. So putting everything together is not an issue for me. So just find out something you love to do. So you're going to wake up every morning feeling like it's your normal, and that's why I resigned my job. So it's overwhelming, but it's worth it. It's beautiful.
It comes up easy.
Yes, but it's not easy.
Wow, Blessing, thank you so very much. I mean, I knew I was going to have fun, but I never knew this fun was going to be this.
Thank you so much for having me.